Live on SRL TV, we have the Canberra Raiders taking on the Auckland Warriors. I am your host, Tyron Clay, and with me in the box is Anthony McDonald. How are you, Anthony?
I'm good tonight, Clay. How's things?
Yeah, I'm good as well, thank you. And we have an interesting matchup here, obviously. Warriors coming off a win last week, and I'm actually not sure what the Raiders have done, but this should be a good game.
Yeah, I think Raiders are still looking for their first win of the season, so I think they'd be hoping for a strong performance against the Warriors, who were absolutely amazing last week, so it should be a good matchup.
Definitely, as we obviously have standouts for both sides. I think tonight's going to be the battle of the fullbacks, Eli Barnes versus Chance Barnes.
Ooh, that's tasty. Yeah, I agree.
As we get underway with Thompson as their goalkeeper this week. And Barner, obviously last week they moved Barner to the prop and it did pay dividends. I think he ended up crossing over twice, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're right. He worked really, really well in that position, so hopefully, well, at least the Warriors would be hoping he performs again like that this week.
And another change that the Warriors have made, they've switched their wingers around now. Gronk on the right-hand side rather than the left-hand side that he was on last week, as Engo unlucky not to get through there.
I'm wondering if they're hoping that Marcus Ware can overpower Demando and sort of negate some of that advantage that the Raiders have.
And a good opening set here from the Warriors, just driving it inside the Raiders 30. We will be seeing a kick here from Saddle Cart. Straight down to the wing at Demando. And Demando, that's a good tackle there. Bunce was coming across and oh no. That's a silly penalty to give away there.
Oh, that is not how the Warriors would have wanted to start their first offensive set.
Absolutely, as they'll find touch over halfway, and they'll have good field position here to try and put points on the board. And as we get back, we go to McQueen, and McQueen just gets driven back their second tackle. We'll just see what they can do. But Garcia just throws the long ball. Thompson, good defense there from McCartney, and McCartney, he needs to stand up, I reckon, tonight.
Yeah, they've moved him back into the 7 jersey, so hopefully that's the jersey he best performs in. Josh Saddlecart back to the 6.
We'll find out as Garcia gets driven back. It will be 5th and last. What can the Raiders put up here as we'll go to Jordan Lewis. He's going to grab it, and it's David Tiawa. Tiawa's away. Will he be stopped? No, he won't. And David Tiawa will score underneath the post.
That's phenomenal.
Obviously, when you have a 99 speed back row, if he gets in space, 9 times out of 10, he won't get caught.
Where was Barnes for that?
I think Barnes may have overcommitted on that play. It's just unfortunate the bounce went straight into David Tiawa's hands. Warriors are now going to convert for 6-0. Against the run of play there. But anyways, the Warriors will take that as they do hit the front. And what would you do if you were the Raiders? Would you calm down a little bit, or would you try and hit back at them?
Yeah, I'd be saying, well, that was just a bit of bad luck. Don't worry too much, boys. We had a bit of an accident, but let's just get back into it and get the game plan back how we have to.
As Thompson gets us back underway yet again, Engo will just take the run straight from his own line. Solid run. There is Logan Strange now will get driven back. Ferocious tackle. Will be second. Barner breaks one, but can't get past Barnes. David Barner is just performing yet again in that number 8 spot.
I think a lot of us might be sleeping on the Warriors forward pack. They've got Barner, they've got Engo, they got Strange, they got
As
Corcoran up the back.
McCartney, sorry to interrupt, but McCartney goes straight through up to the 20. Will be 5th and last now. It's going to go to Corcoran. Corcoran's going to fend one off. He's going to get the offload to Barner, but Barner can't do anything, and they'll give the ball back 5 metres out.
Oh, some enterprising play there from Corcoran. Almost got across.
Very unlucky there, as Raiders will now take it out of their own end, with Caval switching to the prop position, with, I think, Jordan Lewis moving himself into that lock.
And we've got Harry Cheddar starting in the 10.
Nazar, he'll be happy with that, as Raiders now work it inside the Warriors half. And here he is. Harry Cheddar just takes the simple run. It will be 5th and last. And Raiders will put in a deep kick, you'd hope. Down to Cooper Gronk. And Gronk! He's away. Will Eli Barnes get to him? He seems to be covering across Cooper Gronk. And that's a good tackle there from Eli Barnes. A sensational run there, though, from Gronk.
Well, we were questioning why we moved Gronk over to the 5 jersey. Maybe that's why.
As White does the Jameson shuffle, and he'll go straight over underneath the sticks. Warriors lead 10-0.
Who could have expected that? It all started with the run from Gronk there. And White, little shuffle, and over under the sticks.
Seemed to take advantage there of Tim James offside at marker. And Warriors off to a fast start here. It's not even 10 minutes gone, and the Warriors have already put 2 tries on the Raiders. If the Raiders don't get their act together, we could be in for an ugly, ugly game. As Thompson yet again places the ball on the kicking tee, and you'd think Raiders have to try something. They're down 12-0. I get that it's early on, but against a team like the Warriors who can score points, if they don't get in that tussle and that grind, it could be difficult for them to get back into this one.
And defense like that isn't going to help with Strange powering up the field like that.
But there's a good tackle from Flynn on Gronk, as they'll slowly work it up and go. Raiders try to keep them inside their own half, but they're going to go to McCartney. McCartney throws the long ball, intercepted by Lucy Driscoll. And Raiders now have a brilliant opportunity to try and hit back at the scoreboard. As we'll see, Thompson just take a simple run. 5 metres out on 3rd tackle. They're going to pass out wide to Wally Allen, and Jai McCartney just swallows him. It's going to be 4th. Thompson to Eli Barnes, but that's a brilliant tackle there from Corcoran. Will be 5th and last, and they're going to put in the grubber, but Daniel Engo's going to run away. He's up to the 40, and a great tackle there, but good play there from the Warriors.
Yeah, it's not often you see a prop in open space like that, and I don't think Engo quite knew what to do with himself.
Absolutely, as will now be 3rd tackle, and Engo again, he breaks through the line. Can't get past Eli Barnes, though. These middle forwards for the Warriors are just proving to be classy.
I think it's going to be a challenge to see what happens when the starting props go off and the 2 bench forwards come on.
As they'll put a high kick up, it's going to bounce back. Jaden White, and he's held up. And Raiders will now get the ball 10 metres out as they go inside to Tim James. That play will be 1st tackle here. Lewis just runs straight at Jaden White. They're going to try and slowly work their way up with as Lucy Driscoll gets driven back there by Tiawa. Will now be Rahul Kaval straight through the line. Offloads inside to Tim James, but Tim can't do anything else. Will be fourth tackle. Thompson will go to Allen. And now it will be fifth and last. And oh, never mind. A sin bin final warning here for the Warriors. They're going to have to be careful. Otherwise, they will have a man in the bin.
Yeah, that one's a coach killer. Penalty on the fifth tackle there. I think the Warriors might just be getting a little bit too excited with their lead at the moment.
As we see Woolley Allen driven back by Corcoran I think it's Corcoran, as Caval will just take a simple run. 1 second there. Tim James going to go to Lightning McQueen and thought about passing it, but instead saw Tiara and took the tackle. Cheddar will just get close to the line, 5 metres out. They're going to go to Lewis. Lewis throws a forward pass to Wally Allen and coughs the ball up.
Oh, the Warriors just can't catch a break this game. They've had a run of bad luck, one after the other.
As Corcoran now can't get past Tim James, but drives forward, second tackle. As they're going to go long ball out here to Tiawa, and Tiawa simply wrapped up there by Driscoll. So now it is third tackle, and Bunce is away. Chance Bunce, and great cover defense there by Eli Barnes, but Bunce still made a big chunk of meters. As now will be fifth and last. What will the Warriors do on this situation? They're going to go to Corcoran. It's going to put up a shallow bomb, but great take there from Garcia.
Yep, not the kick they would have wanted. And now the Raiders have got some solid as Demando's off.
Demando gets the offload inside to Cheddar. Quick play the ball. They're going to go to Caval, and Caval is laid out on the floor by Ango. Urbana, as that is our third tackle, down to Driscoll. As Andy McQueen will pass to Caval, and Warriors seem to hold them out enough to force them to put in a punt down to their wing. As they're going to go to Marcus Square. Square's going to step one, but can't get past McQueen there. As the starting props have now come off, and Jada White's off. Gets the offload to David Tiawa. David Tiawa's away again. No, what a tackle there from Tim James. I thought he was gone there again.
Oh, where did Tim James find that speed? He just looked like he was running hell for leather to catch him down.
As Saddle Cart's going to go inside to Bunce. Almost picked off there, but great awareness from Bunce to just take that ball. As now they're going to go out to Tiawa. He'll be driven back by Garcia, fifth and last, 20 metres out. Big gain there for the Warriors as they're going to go Saddle Cart and seem to grub it into the Raiders' plan. Cheddar picks it up. And Lewis will just take a simple run there as Thompson out to Eli Barnes, but Barnes can't do much else. And see, I think the Warriors' game plan is to try and keep Eli Barnes quiet, you would think.
That would be a very smart move. Eli Barnes is by far the danger boy in the Raiders. If you can keep Barnes quiet, you're a long way towards victory.
As Thompson will just kick down to the wing of Marcus Square. What can he do on the return? He steps one. Marcus Square and an ankle tap from Eli Barnes. Unlucky. As Turner Jr. will now take the run, second tackle. They're going to go inside to Bunce. Bunce is going to step one, but a great tackle there from Lucy Driscoll denies Bunce of meters. Will be third. Down to Marcus Square. Marcus Square is going to step Eli Barnes, but great cover defense there from Jada Garcia. Will be fourth tackle. And David Tiawa will just take another run. Fifth and last. have the chance to put in an attacking kick with Josh Saddle-Carter, and he puts the bomb up. Who's going to be there? No one's going to be there. But a great defense. The tackle on Flynn. And Raiders are going to have to try and work out of their own end here. As they're not getting much meters here.
No, the Warriors have put in a really strong defensive set here. So,
but as I say that, Wally Allen's just got straight through. Always happens. It always happens. We're now fourth tackle.
Probably see 40-20 here, maybe.
Thompson will put in the kick. It's a pretty good kick. Has it got the line? It has, and it is a 40-20. A brilliant kick there from Thompson.
Wonderful. Yes.
And now they're in perfect position if they want to try and put points on the board. Let's go to Lewis. They're going to sprint to Eli Barnes. And they're going to hold him up. And that's brilliant defense from the outside backs of the Warriors. As clearly seen, yep, held him up. We'll go out to the 10-meter line here. But it's only second tackle, so they have the chance. Lucy Driscoll, 3 meters short.
It's important the Warriors don't get too excited here.
As great tackle there on Alan Berkeley. Fourth. Tim James going to go to Lewis. Lewis to Wally Allen. And Wally Allen, I think he's on his back there. They're going to check. Gone up as no try. And, oh, yeah, definitely held up there. So far, Warriors holding them out. Will be 5th and last, though. One more play to defend as they're going to go back to Thompson. He'll bomb it to Cooper Gronk, and Gronk will just take that with ease. And so a great tackle there from the Raiders will put them back on their own line, the Warriors.
Yeah, the Warriors showed some electric attack earlier in the half, and now they've set it into defensive mode. And it looks like the Raiders, they just can't penetrate that defense.
As hit off the ball.
What is it? The best defense is a good attack?
As Daly now goes to Thompson. Thompson will just take the tackle there. Second. A third tackle. 5 meters out. Long ball to Wally Allen. And Wally Allen will drive. And he will get there. Raiders have scored a try.
That'll settle the nerves for the Raiders a bit. And of course, it had to be the Raiders strongman Wally Allen. He was absolutely phenomenal last season, and it's good to see him carrying that through to season 8.
As we should be going up the green line, and yes, we are. Wally Allen, he has been at the Raiders for quite a while and obviously won that premiership with them. So he's a very loyal player, Wally Allen.
Not to mention standout player for the New South Wales squad last State of Origin.
In that whitewash, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Not to brag or anything. Yeah, not to rub it in.
Humble brag.
This is the first time today we see McCartney is going to kick us off. Just half an hour gone. I think that'll settle the nerves as McCartney will get us back underway here. They're going to go inside to Berkeley, and Berkeley gets folded off the kickoff. Brilliant tackle. There is Lucy Driscoll through the line now. Can't beat Barnes, but strong run there from Driscoll.
Oh, it looks like the Raiders are energized now. They've got their sniff in and they're going for it.
You would hope so, as third tackle now. They're going to go down the short side here. They're going to go to Garcia. Garcia can't step past Ixotoxi and Driscoll seemed to get in the way of that, but still works out. fifth and last. And Berkeley offload inside to McQueen, but McQueen can't do anything else, and that'll be a changeover.
Yeah, Berkeley just getting in the way there, but he didn't make too much of a mess of that fifth tackle option.
As Buds can't break through the line there. Will be first tackle. Saddle cart, long ball to McCartney. McCartney will just drive in that tackle. Will be second. They're going to go to Corcoran, Turner Jr. and we'll see what they can do here, the Warriors, as they're going to go to Bunce, to Gronk. Gronk's going to step one, but can't beat the defense of Thompson. As now it is fourth tackle. They're going to go to Logan Strange. They're going to go to Lockyer. Lockyer's through the line. Offloads to Corcoran. Corcoran fends one off. And is that Tim James again? Stopping that try as fifth and last. Saddlecart's going to bomb it. And Gronk's going to score. Brilliant play there from Gronk.
Yeah, he helped set up one of the first Warriors tries. And here he is, getting a pie of his own. Well done, young man.
There's a great kick there from Saddlecart to set that up perfectly. And Warriors have the chance to restore that 12-point lead with round about 6 minutes to go till halftime.
Yep, it's been about 15 minutes since they scored last, so I think they'd be happy to get across the line just then.
As McCartney does convert out to 18-6, and what do the Raiders need to do here before halftime?
Well, for a while there, they kept the Warriors scoreless for about 15 minutes of that game, and that was just through pure grit and defense. They kind of lost that there in the last 2 or 3 minutes. They need to find that again.
As Thompson will get us back underway here, down to Jaden White. Throws the ball and knocks it on.
Ooh.
Oh, a strong hit.
There we go. That's the defense the Raiders need.
And now they've got a good opportunity to try and hit back at this Warriors lead. And it's going to go out to Justice Daly. As McQueen now just going to take the run. It's going to be third tackle, 5 meters out. They're going to go to Garcia. Garcia long to Thompson. Can Thompson drive? No. Just short of the line. Fourth tackle. It's going to be to Tim James. But Dane Blaine can't get the pass off. Fifth and last. They're going to go to Thompson. Thompson into Barnes, and Barnes is going to score. That is sublime play from the spine.
If in doubt, give it to Barnes and he'll find a way.
He has found a way. And that relieves the pressure again there, I think, from the Raiders. Obviously, the Warriors scoring just before, and obviously that big hit to force the ball loose as well helped. And could this be a momentum shifter?
Yeah, the little bench forward there just got a little bit confused about where that ball was going, and you can't do that with Barnes running at you.
One of our elite fullbacks, Eli Barnes, I think he is one of the top try scorers of all time in the SRL, so you don't want to give that person a lot of space.
I think you called it at the beginning of the game, Clay. You said it would be a battle of the fullbacks.
And it's hard to tell who's winning so far because both have done good stuff for their sides. Obviously, Barnes is going to try, but Barnes has made a few massive runs, which has put the Warriors in good field position. As it's going to go down to Berkeley, and he'll just simply take it up to the 20. Will be first tackle. They're going to go out to Wally Allen. But Wally Allen drives in that tackle. Will be second now. They're going to go to Berkeley. Berkeley's through the line. And a great tackle there from Tiawa to stop him from getting any further. As they're going to go out to Garcia here, but can't do much there. Can't get away from Saddle Cart. It's going to be fourth tackle. It's going to go to Lucy Driscoll. And they're going to be tackled basically 40 out from the Warriors line. It's going to be 5th and last. McQueen is going to kick down to Marcus Square. Let's see what Marcus Square can do. Step 1, but can't get past the defensive McQueen there.
That was good. They couldn't afford to let Square get away then.
As Barner comes on and interferes, so he has to take the run there. And not what the Warriors would have wanted. But now it goes to Corcoran. Corcoran offload. And Tim James picks it up. Tim James. And Buns covers around, but that was a bit loose there from Corcoran.
Absolutely horrific set of passage there. The Warriors would be sweating just a little bit, watching the clock, hoping it runs down.
And as I said, Caval now. Caval driving for the line. Caval, has he got to the line? I think he has. And
I think he has.
We'll have a look. He goes up as a try, and I think we may need another angle. This will show it better. And actually,
it does.
I think we'll go with the ref's decision, and that'll be a try. And Raiders have the chance to level it up just before half-time.
Well, 2 errors in their own half, and the Raiders, they're in front, and the Warriors, I think they'll be counting and wondering what happened to them just a little bit.
As Raiders do level it, Warriors obviously, that'll be disappointing. Obviously, especially letting a try in so close to half-time when they've basically been probably the best team so far in this first 40 minutes.
Yeah, the scoreline definitely doesn't show what the game's been like so far. Most of the Raiders' tries coming off Warriors' errors.
No, Harry Chet will just take a simple run off the kickoff, and that'll take us to half-time. And scores are locked up here at 18 apiece. As we welcome back for the second half, and scoreline is locked at 18-all, but the scoreline doesn't do the Warriors any justice. Probably one of the better teams. Probably the better team so far this game.
Having said that, looking at the stats, the Warriors have completed almost all their the Raiders have completed almost all their sets. So I think if the Warriors can hold on to the ball, they would be well in front by now.
As Beats will now take the run, there will be second tackle. Just see what the Raiders can do. As Cheddar straight through the line. Cheddar throws it. Racini's away. And they ended up getting a knock on from the Warriors, so it will be a 7-tackle set. As Raiders are on the front foot here early. And McQueen just simply darts into the line. It will be second tackle, and Rossini's going to pass short to Allen. That looked a little bit flat. Play on there.
Looked dangerous from Allen there.
And a good offload to Thompson. Fourth tackle. What can they do? They're going to go to Rossini, to Blaine, Dane Blaine. Steps 1, but shrugged off just short. 5th and last, and Flynn, not the right option there, and it'll be a changeover.
No, I think if they'd have that back again, as Strange makes it off down the field, the Raiders would have hoped for a nice little kick to really turn up the pressure on the Warriors there.
It's Corcoran offloads to Saddle Cart, but Saddle Cart gets driven back. They're going to go to Corcoran. And
that was a very flat pass.
They're letting it go, which I don't mind, as Ixatoxi will now take it up. It's 4th tackle. Saddle Cart will just simply take a hit up, and will be 5th and last. They're going to go to Corcoran. He's going to put the kick down to Flynn. Flynn's going to step 1, but can't get past Logan Strange. Is now.
I don't think
Sorry.
Oh, no, you go.
No, I didn't have anything.
I was just going to say, I don't think I saw Flynn touch the ball much at all during the first half, so it's good to see him get his hands around the Steeden.
As Beats goes up to halfway, and Wally Allen will take a good run there. Fourth tackle, and Beats just simply drops that ball.
Such a big man, it's hard to get the ball around.
And Bunce can't do anything on that play, unfortunately. Will be first tackle. They're going to go to McCartney. He just drops down on halfway. Corcoran's got to pass to Tiawa. Tiawa almost. Again, in the first half, Tiawa had 160 run meters and obviously scored that long-range try.
Yeah, that's insane for a second rower for 40 minutes.
And Tiawa throws it out to Square there, and Square will be tackled. 10 meters out, fifth and last. They're going to go to Saddlecart, puts up the bomb. Bunce is going to be there. Bunce taps it back, but Barner can't do anything else. Unlucky there, Warriors, but great defence from Canberra.
Yeah, I think they got their assignments mixed around a little bit. I think Bunce should have been the one to grab the tip back, and he would definitely have been in, but then...
It's quite unfortunate as second tackle. Rossini's going to drag it up, 30 metres out. Third tackle. We're going to go to Wally Allen. Allen will drive, and it'll be fourth tackle. They're going to go for the 40-20 here. Thompson, he's already hit one, but straight down to Lee Simon.
That was a shocking kick.
Zayden Lawrence now gets his first touch of the game. As Barner straight through the line, and a solid run there from Barner. Puts him 15 metres out on third tackle. McCartney doesn't offer much there, but will be fourth now, and Corcoran's throwing the flat ball to Logan Strange, and manages just to take it, but gets driven back. Fifth and last, 5 metres from the Raiders line. They're going to go back to McCartney, who puts up the bomb, and tap back for Bunce, and Bunce, that is just clinical from the Warriors.
There we go. They got it right that time. Bunce standing back, tap back from Ixatoki there.
Outstanding work there from Ixatoki to just get up there and get the tap back, because he knows he has Bunce waiting for him. So now we get to see McCartney attempt the kick, and that's a pretty solid kick, and that's straight over, and Warriors take a 6-point lead. Lucky there from the Raiders. They'll just hope to put the pressure on here, keep them inside their own half, and not make any stupid mistakes.
The Raiders were in this position earlier in the first half, so they were able to claw it back. See if they can do it again the second half.
As Barn will take the run off the kickoff. Just short of the 20. And Aiden Lawrence. Good, solid run there, but can't break that tackle as they're going to go out to Bunce. Bunce is going to step one, but brilliant cover defense there from the Raiders, and it will be third tackle. Lee Simon steps one, but can't get past Riley Flynn, as now will be fourth tackle. McCartney's going to take it himself. And McCartney will get dragged down about 38 metres out, as Corcoran puts in a strong kick down to Demando. And Demando can't get past Ixatoki there. And Barnes just gets put on his backside by Barner. Really good. As now Caval goes through the line and throws a wild pass to Aaron White. Not what the Raiders needed.
No, sometimes you just got to tell your prop forwards, hold on to the ball. Your offloading is revoked. Gone.
As White's going to go to Tiawa, and Marcus Square unlucky there not to break that tackle, as 25 out. I'm going to go to White. White to Corcoran. Corcoran's away. Will Barnes get him. Offload inside, and that is brilliant play from the Warriors, and Saddle Cart goes in.
That was magical. Corcoran was absolutely flooring it there. Almost got taken. Nope, little Josh Saddlecart on the side and in.
Great work there from Saddlecart to follow up. Obviously seeing that he was going to offload. Comes in support and ends up diving over for the chocolates. So now we get to see McCartney try and put this out to a 12-point lead, and he sneaks it in. And the Warriors take a 12-point lead.
We're in all too familiar territory here now. Unfortunately, I don't think the Raiders want it to be this far out with only about 25 minutes left.
As Thompson will, yet again, goes back underway. As they're going to pass to Barner off the kickoff, and Raiders met in there 10 metres out. Now Corcoran. Can't do a lot there, though. Second tackle. McCartney goes to Aaron White. Great defence from Thompson there. Eden Lawrence to David Barner. Fourth tackle. They're going to go for a 40-20 attempt here. They are Jai McCartney. And that is a horrible attempt. And Rahul Kaval almost turns Bunce inside out. But a great ankle tap from Bunce there. It'll be first tackle. They're going to go to Tim James. Tim seemed to get in the way there, but may have worked out in their favour in the end.
Yeah, I think they're a bit lucky there. They almost, what's the word? Bottled it there. Almost made a mistake.
As Kaval now will take the run. They're going to go to Cheddar. Cheddar will just take the run. Fifth and last. Thompson. Up it goes. Can Driscoll influence it? No. And Marcus Square easily takes that. It will be a 7-tackle set.
No, Square didn't look like he was going to be challenged by that at all. He looked nice and calm the entire time the ball was there.
As now, they're going to go long ball out to Tiawa. Great tackle there from Preston Beats. As Square now. We'll just take the run. They're going to go to Corcoran. Corcoran back to Barner. Barner breaks the tackle. And it's going to be fourth here. 30 out. To Corcoran on the inside. 25 out. Bomb here for Lucy Driscoll. Great take there from Ixatoki though. And be a changeover.
Now the Raiders have to work it out of their 10 if they're going to have any chance of getting up the field.
As they're going to throw another long ball to Wally Allen. He'll be just taken down. It's going to be Eli Barnes. Got a great tackle there from McCartney. As now it is going to be Wally Allen up the middle. Wally Allen offload to Tim James, but Tim can't do anything else. It's going to be Wally Allen again here taking another run. Is that his third run of the set, I believe, as Marcus Square. Is anyone going to contest this? Yes, they are, but Marcus Square is going to take that all day.
No, if you want to beat Marcus Square to a bomb, you got to get there early because that man is too tall to be jumped over.
As Corcoran gets an offload to Gronk. Gronk breaks a tackle, throws the ball to Tiawa. Tiawa's away again. We breaks one, and he's gone. David Tiawa yet again. He's under the sticks, and Warriors may have just put this out to an unassailable lead.
He's in for a double now. He breaks a tackle, gooses another, outruns Barnes, and done.
Brilliant players, the Warriors going yet again, and is this going to be too much now for the Raiders to handle?
Oh, the Raiders were able to put points on very quickly at the back end of that back end of the first half, but that's 3 converted tries now, and that's just to level it.
It's going to be difficult for them, but they can do it, and they'll need to do it here if there's any chance of coming back and maybe potentially winning this game. As Thompson will get us back underway. Down to Bunce. Bunce will just throw it to Gronk, and Gronk will just take the run. Just short of the 20. White out to David Tiala, and he has had a brilliant game.
Yeah, I think if the Raiders want any chance, they've got to force an error.
Sorry to interrupt Bunce, but that is a loose ball there, though. Didn't need to do that. He had plenty of time just to hold on to the ball. So now Barnes tries to go inside. Second tackle. And they're going to go inside again here. Rossini not going to do much on that play. What are the Raiders going to offer? Beats to Lucy Driscoll. And unlucky enough to get past Saddle Cart there. Will be 4th now. And Beats strongly wrapped up in that one. Now will be 5th and last. Who are they going to go to?
Can do.
But it's going to be Rossini just taking the run. And you'd have to say that's a poor end to the set.
No, they needed to get to their strike kickers. They needed to get it in the air or along the ground. That's kind of a waste of an opportunity.
Down by 18 points, you can't waste opportunities now, and it's quite unfortunate for the Raiders. It's hit off the ball potentially, but they're going to play on. Wally Allen picks it up, 10 metres out, and the Raiders get another opportunity as Barnes gets swallowed there by David Tiawa. Going to be played at 8 metres out. Going to go to Lightning McQueen. The Queen's going to drive. Can't get to the line though there, as now they're going to go out to the wing here of Lucy Driscoll. And Lucy Driscoll, can they get to the line? No, just short. As Beat, and Tiawa's away again. But a great tackle from Delano. We could have had Tiawa over again for a hat trick. As Gronk now through the middle. The Warriors are just playing with razzle-dazzle now. It's
just real bad luck there for the Raiders. And
Bunce is off, and Bunce, is he gone? No! What a tackle! And White tries to go from dummy half. What a try save that was on Bunsen. We could have had 40. So now it's going to be 5th and last. Saddlecart's just going to run the ball. And probably would have preferred a kick, but it could have been worse, as Wally Allen will have to take it out of his own end. You think if the Raiders are going to try something, they have to do it now.
Yeah, get to the 40, kick a 40-20, try to get through those gaps. They've got to do something because they've had 2 tries in the last 5 minutes or so against the Warriors line, and they've just not been able to crack it.
As Barnes throws the long ball to Lightning McQueen, and it's going to be tackle 4. They're going to go to Caval, and they're going to go to Thompson. They're not going to go for the 40-20. 5th and last, there's only 10 minutes to go. And You think now this is out of hand.
Ooh.
Just to rub it in a little bit more, he kicks it into the back of his own player.
Warriors are going for 40 points now.
Warriors are trying to get that points. The for and against stuff, obviously starting the season on -4 points. As Barner, what can he do, Barner? He will be held up over the line. Those worrying signs there for the Raiders. That's clearly held up, but not looking good for the Raiders as David Tiawa takes another strong run. 4 meters out. Goes to Saddle Card. It goes to Daniel Engo. Third tackle here. They're going to go to Jai McCartney. McCartney's going to be put on his back. He's short of the line. As White tries to go over yet again. Can't do so. Fifth and last. McCartney tries to go over. Will he go over? Yes, he will. On the third time of asking, they go over.
It was only a matter of time. The Warriors, they had all the strength and the Raiders were just tiring and tiring and tiring there.
And with that try, the Warriors go over 40 points. It's not what you want to see for the Raiders, unfortunately. As McCartney will step up to try and get his 7th conversion of the night here, and does so successfully. Warriors out to a 42-18 lead, and do the Warriors try and pile on more points here?
Well, they saw the Panthers scoring 46 on the Roosters last week, and I reckon they're trying to go for the record there, try to outdo the Panthers.
They're trying. We'll see if they do it, though, as Thompson get us underway. They're going to go down to Gronk. Gronk's going to take the run off the kickoff. And up just short of the 20. As it goes to Tiawa. Tiawa passes to Engo. And it's going to be second tackle here. They're going to go to Saddle Cart. And Logan Strange will now just run the ball up. Third tackle here. Just over the 30. They're going to go to Gronk. Gronk through the line. And great tackle there from Eli Barnes. It's going to be fourth tackle here over halfway. And it's going to be David Tiawa to take yet another run. He's been a workhorse. It's fifth and last. Josh Shuttlecart. Kick down to Riley Flynn. Flynn will take it back. Flynn will step one. But can't get past Buds. As you'd think now Raiders aren't in the game. They may as well try and throw the ball around at this point.
Yeah, they're playing for pride now. Maybe massage that for and against just a little bit. But it's well and truly out of reach for them. And the Warriors, they've just been far too dominant this game.
As Lewis now takes it into the Warriors' half. And Caval straight through the line. He throws the long ball out to McQueen. And McQueen safely takes it. 25 out. Fifth and last. As they're going to go to Caval. And he's just going to put the kick down to Lee Simon. Lee Simon! He's away, but a great tackle, cover tackle there from Eli Barnes. As Logan will take the hit up. Second tackle, 40 metres out. McCartney's going to throw the ball. Warriors still trying to look for more points here. As now they're going to go to Ixatoki and couldn't step past. Couldn't break the line. It's now going to be fourth. They're going to go to Gronk. Gronk just flattens the defender and will be fifth and last here. Going to be Saddle Cart. Yeah.
Ooh.
As unlucky.
No, it's not often you see a nice winger do a big, strong bump off like that. But I guess Gronk's been taking his vitamin pills.
As Caval now trying to work his way out of their own 20. It's McQueen now to Jordan Lewis. And it is going to be fourth. McQueen here looks for a big kick. Hasn't got the angle? No, it hasn't. But Bunce steps one, and Bunce is away, and he is gone. Away. The Warriors are going to put 48 on the Raiders, and to tip it all off, Bunce gets his second, and that will be it.
You can't blame the Raiders for falling asleep in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that is definitely not what you wanted.
As McCartney will line up yet again for another goal, and you'd think he'd get this one. As he'll line up, and he does get it, 48-18. I think this has been a disappointing outing here for the Raiders.
Yeah, and to think it was 18 all at halftime.
This scoreline has ballooned out, and where do they go from here, the Raiders? Obviously, they're going to be 0-3 after this game, and next week they have the Cowboys,
which is another strong challenge. I think the Raiders need to look at what they did in the first half and try to do that again.
As the siren sounds, and it's full time, and the Warriors have annihilated the Raiders in the second half, and the scoreline for this game has ballooned out to the Warriors winning 48-18, and we look at the stats quickly. As you can see here, Warriors having more possession. They did have more errors. However, the stat that gets my attention is they had 40 line breaks compared to the Raiders' 24.
That's an insane percentage compared to the Raiders. Even with the Raiders completing more sets than percentage-wise, you just can't beat a team that almost doubles the amount of line breaks you make.
As now we go on to some individual stats. Firstly, we'll look at the Raiders, and Tim James, obviously, outstanding as well. Rahul Kaval trying to rally his team. Wally Allen and Eli. Let's have a look at Eli Barnes. Kept to 74 run meters, a line break, and a line break. Warriors have done a really good job on him.
Yeah, that's really telling. The Warriors have obviously done their homework and seen Barnes as the danger man, and well, that's probably part of the reason why they've won tonight.
And another good performance I'd like to point out, Harry Cheddar starting for the first time and running for 100 meters, making 17 tackles, not missing any, and still getting 2 line breaks. Impressive in a losing side.
Yeah, well done, young man. Only second game in the SRL, and you're putting up excellent numbers.
As now we move on to the Warriors stats, and this will be telling, and Tiara. 313 run meters, 22 tackles, 5 line breaks, and a double. That is really
insane from a second rower.
Just to point out as well, you still got Bunce with 245 run meters, 7 line breaks, a double. You got Gronk, who actually came off and come back on in the middle, still with 200 run meters, 5 line breaks. Corcoran had a fantastic game, not missing a single tackle. Barner had an electric game. They all had an electric game. And
I don't think there was one Warrior on the field tonight who didn't contribute to that win.
And that was really impressive, as that'll be it for this game here at GIO Stadium. I've been your host, Tyron Clay. Anthony McDonald with me as my co-host, and we shall see you for more SRL action.